A busy and hot summer day at Waterworld was abruptly ended after threats were made to the park. 4,000 visitors there had to evacuate this morning, clearing out the water park on a hot summer day. Thanks so much for joining us at 5. I'm Mark Salinger. This afternoon, the threat was cleared and people who had to leave behind their stuff for the evacuations are now allowed to go back and pick everything up. Our Colton Chavez joins us live from Waterworld right now. And Colton, law enforcement just had an update.
Yeah, Mark, according to Federal Heights PD, they say the call that was made to an employee's landline here at Waterworld said that there was a bomb inside of the water park. They described the voice as being robotic. They said it repeated the message twice, and then that's when Waterworld stepped into action and started taking all of those steps that you just said. Mark, you grew up here just like I did. It's weird to be at Waterworld right now because we should hear waters rushing, slides going, families everywhere, and it's barren right now. The only place where we're seeing anybody actually coming inside the park is that main entrance that you can see over my shoulder. Now, Waterworld just opened that up just after 4 o'clock for people to come back and gather some of their belongings because they told everybody that they just needed to leave. There's even families right over here to my shoulder. Will Hicks, my photographer, will show you. Families were just told to leave, Mark, and they had to get out of there promptly. So all of these families now are finally getting out here to be able to get some of their stuff, which is a relief for many of the people because people we talked with said they left everything from food to even their car keys all inside the park. Now, I want to show you what the scene looked like earlier today. Now, police say this happened around 11 o'clock this morning. Federal Heights Police and other agencies say they responded after that bomb threat was phoned into staff at Waterworld. They also say that the caller's information was pretty vague. Now, out of an abundance of caution, the park was evacuated. Waterworld says loudspeaker announcements directed guests out. And actually, police say it only took crews of between 30 and 45 minutes to clear everybody out. Now, as you heard Mark say earlier, over 4,000 people were inside the park at that time. Now, after they got everybody out, Federal Heights Police says they had K9 units trained to detect explosive, then sweep through the park. They said they didn't put any of the K9s or officers in any of the enclosed rides because they say that it seemed improbable that there would be a bomb inside that area, but they did sweep the entire park. Now, the park did stay closed for hours, but just after 3 o'clock this afternoon, that's when we got word from law enforcement there was no credible threat and that Waterworld announced it will reopen tomorrow on Sunday. Now, tonight, guests who left belongings behind, they can collect them here between 4:15 and 7 o'clock. You're going to want to go through the 90th Avenue entrance, which is the main entrance to Waterworld. Now, if you're not able to make it out here tonight, you can pick up your property starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. at the Learn to Swim pool entrance. Now, Mark, unfortunately, one guest we spoke with today was celebrating her 33rd birthday at the park and described the scene as evacuations happened.
I personally didn't see other people like panic. You know how sometimes in emergencies, sometimes people will be like, whoa, we gotta go. It's like, whoosh, whoosh, you know, and like getting trampled and stuff. No, everybody was just like calm, cool, and collected and walking out.
Now, I did speak with Federal Heights PD about more information for this caller. Right now, we don't know the location of that caller or any more details. Federal Heights PD says that's going to be part of their investigation to see not only where this call came from, but is it part of a broader issue that maybe we're experiencing not only in this state, but here in the region as well. Now, for everyone that's just tuning in, if you did have a family member that was here today, right now at this entrance, you take 90th right here Avenue, you can come and collect your stuff here, or you can come collect your stuff tomorrow. The park will be reopened again tomorrow. Waterworld employees telling me it's unfortunate that they had such a hot and beautiful day, Mark, but at the end of the day, they're just saying, hey, we're happy that everybody's safe and that it was a non-credible threat.
Sure, and they had to move 4,000 people all at once. Those police officers had a big job to do, and they did it well. Colton Chavez, appreciate it. Thank you. Turning now to a live look outside. You heard Colton say it. It's hot out there, and if you've been outside, you felt it. The heat wave is here, and it's going to stick around for a couple of days. We're flirting with 100 over the next couple of days, including today. Corey Reppenhagen joining us now. And Corey, it is just warm and dry out there. That's also impacting all the fires burning in our state.
Oh yeah, you bet, man. It is. It's as hot as a polar bear in a pepper patch out there. I mean, Loveland broke a record today, 100 degrees. It also hit 100 out in Greeley today, tying a record. Hot here in Denver. We're at 95 here at the 9 News studios. 93 here at DIA. I might have some microphone issues here. It's probably buried in my, I think it's buried in my jacket. That's why it's probably ruffling here. Yep, there it is. A 1-2 check of the microphone record. Sorry about that, folks. It is. It's hot outside, and it's hot inside my jacket as well out there. But look at this. This is the current temperatures across the state right now. 89 in Castle Rock, 93 in Denver, 103 out there in Grand Junction. Super hot, and it's going to stay hot into the evening hours. And then tomorrow, we'll be right back in it. Day number 2 of the heat wave. Lots of sunshine going across the day. 96 for a high temperature here in Denver. 100 again will be possible on the Front Range. We've got a 99 on the board and some 98s. 96 is our forecast for Denver, and the heat wave continues. We don't have potential for that impact alert tomorrow because it just doesn't look like it has the potential to have those extreme temperatures. These days here that you see marked in orange, those still have potential to get up there into the extreme range. So we're watching that for potential weather impact alert, but either way, impact alert or not, it's going to be hot out there the entire week. I'll have more on that with some good audio coming up here in the full forecast.
Thank you, Corey. More people are being told to get ready to evacuate because of the Ferris fire. The San Miguel County Sheriff's Office says people living from Dolores River Canyon west to Highway 141 and from the county line north to the top of Slick Rock Hill need to be ready to leave. The fire is currently burning more than 63,000 acres and is 19% contained. Meanwhile, the Aspen Acres fire is now 34% contained, still sitting at the 7th largest fire in state history, burning over 97,000 acres, more than 151 square miles. That's only slightly smaller than the entire size of the city of Denver. 850 structures, including 330 homes, have been destroyed, making it already the 5th most destructive fire in Colorado history. Today, the Pueblo County Sheriff's Office posted resources available for people affected by that fire listed on your screen there. Crisis Cleanup Hotline offers free volunteer assistance to help clean up your property after this fire. The Joint Information Center is also now open for all other questions. The Southern Colorado Wildfire Relief Fund has also been set up to help the hundreds of people who lost their homes and the others impacted by the Aspen Acres fire. 9 News viewers have raised already $120,000 so far for that fund. Monthly donors to Next's Word of Thanks campaign will chip in another $40,000. If you'd like to be a part of the massive support helping our neighbors in Southern Colorado, you can scan the QR code on your screen right now or text the word thanks to 303-871-1491. United Way of Southern Colorado set up the fund to help those Coloradans in the short term as well as the long-term recovery, and they're not taking out any fees or overhead.
It can be anybody's kid. This drug does not discriminate. We need change. Awareness is there, but we need change.
And today, change was what was being asked for. Many families, the fentanyl crisis isn't measured by statistics. It's measured in the people and lives that are lost. Or for today, the dozens of people who gathered in Aurora to share their stories and call for change. Now News reporter Evan Krugel was there.
This was one of roughly 100 fentanyl awareness walks happening across the nation today. But for families who gathered here, this wasn't about awareness. It was about change.
Colorado's fentanyl crisis is often defined with statistics.
5 out of 10 pills are lethal.
We seized more than 9 million fentanyl pills.
But behind the numbers are real people and real families eager for more than just stats.
There needs to be a change done.
Christy Buchanan nearly lost her son a few years ago, but gave him Narcan at the last moment.
And the doctor told me, had I not Narcaned him and he went back to sleep that night, he would have died. We got lucky. The devil was knocking at the door, but he didn't answer.
Christy says surviving that night has left her with a responsibility. So she organized this walk at General's Park in Aurora, bringing together families who know this crisis firsthand.
This is my son Kyle with his grandmother Georgia.
Tony Smith lost Kyle last year.
I think all the survivors want to do something. We're just not sure what we can do.
Today, she stood alongside dozens of families who understand her pain.
It's very humbling I wish that we didn't have this in common. It's a complicated puzzle.
Solving that puzzle won't happen overnight. But Christy says breaking the silence is where change begins as her son continues his fight with addiction.
Absolutely. We're in the fight. I'm doing this for him.
Breaking the silence of addiction, knowing that there's no shame, speaking their stories forward. It's going to take some time, but if we all do it, it'll help.
In Aurora, Evan Krugel, 9 News.
Evan, thank you. The district attorney's office up in Adams County filed charges against a teenager for a deadly shooting at a house party last weekend. 18-year-old Cesar Licon Jr. is accused of killing a 44-year-old man outside a home on East 91st Avenue early on Sunday morning. Police did not say how they tracked him down, but he was arrested that night. He now faces first-degree murder charges. He'll be back in court on July 22nd.